How does anyone ever know which crypto coin to buy? Sure, you can scroll through CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko during a bull run and see some insane numbers. 10% up in the last 24 hours, 50% in the last week. It's enough to make you think, why didn't I put real money into that coin last year when it was 50 cents? I'd be rich by now. But here's the truth. Luck only gets you so far in crypto. If you want to win big, you need to know what to look for in a coin. Today, we're diving into a recent crypto breakout star, Ripple. Why Ripple? Well, if you've been around the crypto space for a while, you might remember the end of 2018. Crypto winter, the market had crashed, and Ripple's token XRP was down to just 26 cents. If you'd bought it back then, even Santa would have laughed in your face. But here we are in the bull run, and now you'd be the one laughing at that red and white idiot. Hindsight is great, but how would you have known to buy XRP in 2018? More importantly, how can you make sure you don't miss the next big mover? Let's find out. Let's rewind the clock to December 2018. It was a time of stark contrasts. Black Panther had just smashed the $1 billion mark at the box office, and Apple had officially become the world's first $1 trillion company. While Hollywood and big tech were getting rich, crypto investors were not. The great crypto crash of 2018 was in full swing. Bitcoin, the king of cryptocurrencies, had fallen over 80% from its highs earlier that year. And XRP? Well, XRP had been the best performing cryptocurrency of 2017, soaring over 36,000%. But just like everything else, it couldn't escape the crash. XRP plummeted 91% from its all-time high of $3.84, trading at just 30 cents by December. But it wasn't just the price. Skepticism was mounting about Ripple, the company behind XRP. Critics pointed out that Ripple's blockchain software products and the XRP cryptocurrency were separate entities. Investors thought they were buying into Ripple's success, but Ripple didn't need XRP for its products to succeed. Even Ripple themselves admitted the market was in free fall. In Q1 2018 alone, XRP dropped from $1.91 to 51 cents, a staggering 73% loss, showing how the entire digital asset market was collapsing, with no differentiation between projects. So, put yourself in an investor's shoes in December 2018. XRP had fallen 91%. Crypto was a laughing stock. Headlines screamed that blockchain was dead. And yet, some brave investors saw an opportunity. Imagine the courage it took to go all in on XRP at 30 cents when no one believed it would ever come back. Now, before we dive into what happened next, the unbelievable turnaround for XRP, let me ask you this. Do you want to stay ahead of the next big crypto opportunity? If you're enjoying this breakdown and want insights that help you make smarter moves in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. For XRP investors, things looked incredibly bleak at the end of 2018. The price had crashed 91%, skeptics were everywhere, and confidence was at rock bottom. But while the headlines declared doom, the Ripple team kept their heads down, building utility for XRP and strengthening their vision. 2019 brought a game-changing moment. Ripple announced a strategic partnership with MoneyGram, one of the largest money transfer companies in the world. Ripple became MoneyGram's official partner for cross-border payments through their XRapid product, which leveraged XRP as a bridge currency between sending and receiving countries. This was a huge milestone. The partnership gave XRP a real-world use case in global finance, proving it wasn't just hype. Ripple's reputation in the financial industry skyrocketed, and suddenly, people started to pay attention. By 2021, even JP Morgan released a report highlighting Ripple and XRP as key players in solving the challenges of cross-border payments. The catch? This was contingent on Ripple overcoming a legal storm brewing in the background. Just as Ripple was gaining momentum, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, dropped a bombshell. The SEC filed a lawsuit alleging that Ripple Labs had raised $1.3 billion through an unregistered securities offering of XRP. The impact was immediate. XRP's price plummeted. Major exchanges like Coinbase delisted XRP, and the market was flooded with uncertainty and skepticism. But Ripple fought back. In July 2023, a U.S. district court issued a groundbreaking ruling. The court determined that XRP was not inherently a security, though it did classify Ripple's institutional sales of XRP as improper. Ripple was ordered to pay a $125 million civil penalty, a significant amount, but far less than the SEC's original demand of $2 billion.
I think this is a huge win, not just for Ripple, but for the whole industry. I think it really is the first time the SEC has lost a crypto case and really puts the SEC, some of the SEC's narrative and comments that they make publicly about all of these digital assets being securities, it puts that in check, and I think in a very good way.
The market responded instantly. After the ruling, XRP's price surged by 400%, reflecting renewed investor confidence. The decision wasn't just a win for Ripple. It sent shockwaves through the entire cryptocurrency industry. Regulators, investors, and other crypto projects were forced to reconsider how digital assets are classified in the United States, as this ruling set a precedent that could impact the entire market. From 91% down in 2018 to a 400% surge in 2023, XRP's story is one of resilience, innovation, and an unwavering belief in its long-term vision. So how did those investors who bought XRP in 2018 know? Were they just lucky, or did they see something others missed? The truth is, there were key signals back then that XRP wasn't just another token, and these same signals are what you need to look for in the next big opportunity. Lesson 1. Real-world utility always wins. In 2018, Ripple signaled their bold vision for cross-border payments by utilizing the XRP blockchain. This vision turned into reality in 2019 with Ripple's game-changing partnership with MoneyGram, proving that XRP could solve a real-world problem, enabling fast, low-cost international transfers. Lesson 2. Ignore the noise and focus on fundamentals. During the crypto winter of 2018, negativity was everywhere. Headlines screamed that crypto and blockchain were dead, and fear gripped the market. But while others panicked, the team at Ripple kept building and improving their technology, even as skeptics attacked them. The lesson for today? Don't let short-term fear and negativity distract you from your decisions. If you're looking at a project, ask yourself, is the team delivering on its promises? Are partnerships and technology progressing, even during a bear market when the fear and greed index is firmly in the fear zone? The fundamentals are what matter, especially when no one else is paying attention. Lastly, we have Lesson 3. Regulatory challenges can be opportunities in disguise. The SEC lawsuit in December 2020 shook XRP investors to their core. It caused price crashes, delistings, and widespread doubt. But Ripple didn't fold. They fought for clarity. And in July 2023, the US court ruled that XRP is not inherently a security, leading to a 400% price surge and a massive return of investor confidence. The lesson here is that while regulation might seem negative, it can actually be an opportunity in disguise. Projects that can navigate legal challenges often emerge stronger, with their legitimacy proven and justified. So keep an eye on projects fighting for long-term regulatory clarity. They could be tomorrow's winners. The investors who bought XRP in 2018 didn't just rely on luck. They recognized utility, ignored the fear, and believed that Ripple was solving a real problem. The question now is, are you ready to recognize the next opportunity when it comes? If you're enjoying this video and finding these insights valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We break down the biggest crypto stories, uncover hidden opportunities, and give you the tools to navigate this market like a pro. You don't want to miss what's coming next. XRP's story since 2018 has been one of crypto's biggest comeback stories. But the big question today is, where does XRP go from here? Has its moment passed? Or is it still a token and project worth paying attention to? Let's dive into some of Ripple's recent developments and what they mean for XRP's future. The first thing to note is the expansion of Ripple's payment network, RippleNet. RippleNet enables financial institutions to move funds globally using a unified payment system. Unlike traditional siloed systems, which vary across geographies, result in high fees and slow transaction speeds, RippleNet connects these systems, offering faster, cheaper, and more reliable transfers. In recent years, RippleNet has seen significant adoption from major financial players like Santander, SEB, and the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, CIBC. This continued adoption proves Ripple's real-world utility. And here's the game changer: the 2023 court ruling. It wasn't just a victory for Ripple. It gave XRP a regulatory advantage in the US. Compared to many other cryptocurrencies still in legal limbo, XRP now has more clarity, which could pave the way for further adoption by institutions. Ripple isn't stopping with XRP. They've just announced a USD-backed stablecoin, RLUSD, which has now officially launched. Fully backed by US dollar deposits, government bonds, and cash equivalents, RLUSD stands as a direct competitor to established stablecoin giants like Tether, USDT, and USD Coin, USDC. So why is this important? RLUSD brings an entirely new layer of liquidity to Ripple's ecosystem. It complements XRP by strengthening its role in cross-border payments, which has always been Ripple's core vision. But there's more to it. By introducing a stable, regulated, and transparent stablecoin, Ripple is positioning itself as a serious player in institutional finance. This move directly appeals to banks, financial institutions, and enterprises looking for compliant and reliable solutions in digital payments. And here's what's really exciting. RLUSD shows that Ripple isn't just thinking about XRP anymore. They're diversifying and expanding their influence, building an ecosystem that can power the future of global payments. Even with all the challenges, legal battles, bear markets, and market skepticism, XRP has consistently remained in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. That kind of resilience speaks volumes about its strength and staying power. With Ripple's continued focus on innovation, growing partnerships, and the launch of RLUSD, XRP's role in the global payment ecosystem is far from over. So, where does Ripple go from here? The answer is clear. Ripple will evolve, innovate, and expand. Whether it's through their payment network, new partnerships, or their new RLUSD stablecoin. The story of XRP is not finished yet, and the opportunities ahead might just be even bigger than what we saw in 2018. Ripple's journey from 2018 to now has been one of resilience, innovation, and a whole lot of surprises. From partnerships like RippleNet to winning a critical battle with the SEC and now launching the RLUSD stablecoin, Ripple continues to show exactly how a project can adapt, evolve, and thrive. For anyone looking to spot the next big opportunity in crypto, XRP's story provides the blueprint. Focus on real-world utility, strong fundamentals, and the ability to overcome challenges. And if meme coins seem like pure hype, think again. There's a lot more to them than meets the eye. To uncover the shocking truth about meme coins, click on the video right here. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe for more insights into the crypto market and the opportunities you don't want to miss.